What, have you been with him? Because I have.
Yeah, I've been following up everything he's saying in the press
Really?
conference. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even
Oh, does he look down to you? Are you a psychologist now too?
Yeah,
I know.
I mean, it was not just me
Yeah,
saying a lot.
psychologists, marriage
just
counselors.
answer that, please?
Yeah. No, I wouldn't dignify such a completely ridiculous question
Okay, so
with
what
the
is the
response.
strategy? What is the strategy then to fight impeachment
The
process?
strategy, I mean, we laugh out loud when we see, we actually had a whole collection of the stories today. I won't repeat everything that was discussed, but you're not worried about his mood. You're worried about him getting reelected. But look, he's great for business.
What about the mood of the White House?
Talks happen on October 10th.
Why would I be in a bad mood?
President Trump said he would really.
To your point about everyone shouting at the same time, no one wants to be shouting questions. We just want to ask questions. Is there any discussion about bringing back the briefing so that we
But
can
look, our
raise
great
our
press
hands
secretary made very
and do
clear
this
that
thing?
no time soon, because things like this happen. In other words, that's what happens. We make, we make superstars of individuals who just want to ask the same question with the camera going and then sell books or get TV contracts or whatever. That's not the role of the press, really, in my view. You can ask what you want. But when I ask you, well, you're a good example of that.
Yeah,
when
you
I
are.
ask you of, so rude. Really just like full on sexist now, but that's okay. How's your tape recording going on my back? You're just.
Is he going to sign
In
a
any
CR?
event, I think Stephanie Grisham's doing a great job owning the responsibilities of a press secretary in President Trump's White House, which is to try to get back and provide quotes and context when those who are writing stories or reporting stories are asking them. They work around the clock trying to provide that information and supporting what is an incredibly available President of the United States, available to you, the press, available to the people. The democratization of information this week was capped off with the president releasing the transcript of that call, but it really started with him communicating directly with the people in pool sprays, in press avails, in press conferences, on his social media feeds. He's very accessible to you. And the fact is, and I wasn't deciding what the role of the press is, I could really care less. And I've seen the press's poll numbers recently. I'm trying to help you here. That's why I'm out here. So if a couple of you want to be rude, insult me personally, get your shots in when you think you can, when you think it's fun, that's fine. I don't even see most of it. It doesn't matter to me. I'm here as a public servant trying to explain the policies of what we're doing here, trying to answer questions that are reasonable and well-reasoned and thought out and relevant to the day's news. Sometimes you ask them, sometimes you don't.
I always find clips of Kellyanne Conway just so entertaining because she takes on the media in a way nobody really else does, with a smile, with a smirk, with facts, just making them look so bad, so stupid, playing their own game because she's smart. And having served in the White House press office myself, I can tell you every question that the Democrat White House press corps, the acclaimed White House press corps, they all have stuff up their noses. They think they are the greatest thing since sliced bread, no matter what outlet they work for, because they belong to the White House press corps. Every question they ever ask in the Trump administration came from a place of immediate bias. You can sniff that bias out immediately, then you tackle their question, then you give them the proper answer. Now watching these self-righteous, elitist journalists question the Biden administration is so infuriating because it's just softball after softball. I could say that. I was a softball player. Softball pitch after softball pitch to Karine Jean-Pierre, who can't even answer the softball questions. Kellyanne Conway is brilliant. No spokesperson in the Biden White House or administration can even hold a candle to her.